He lost his daughter and girlfriend in the same year. She was abused at 9 and pregnant at 14, yet both smiled in front of the world. This is not fame. This is strength. Fame looks beautiful from the outside. Red carpets, smiles, cameras flashing. But behind every smile, there's a story the world never sees. Today we look at two icons from completely different worlds. A Hollywood superstar, Keanu Reeves, and a talk show queen, Oprah Winfrey. Both known for their kindness, calmness, and inspiration. But few people know how much pain shaped their strength. Keanu and Oprah both carried invisible scars, yet they turned that pain into purpose. This is not just a story about success, it's about survival, healing, and hope. Keanu Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon in 1964. His father abandoned him when he was just 3 years old. His mother moved from city to city, trying to build a new life. By the age of 15, Keanu had already lived in 5 different cities. No real home, no stability. He struggled in school, not because he wasn't smart, but because he was dyslexic. Reading was hard. Understanding was slow. He was bullied for being different. Keanu found peace in acting, a place where he could express pain without speaking about it. He once said, "I don't think I'm a sad person. I'm just someone who understands sadness." As he grew older, Hollywood noticed his talent. Movies like Speed and The Matrix made him a superstar. But while the world saw success, life gave him more heartbreak. His best friend River Phoenix died of an overdose at just 23. Keanu called him a brother. That loss shattered him. Yet he never spoke badly of anyone, never showed anger. Instead, he became more kind, more silent, as if pain taught him compassion.
Now, let's travel to a small town in Mississippi, USA. In 1954, a baby girl was born to a teenage mother. Her name, Oprah Winfrey. Her childhood was filled with poverty and pain. She wore dresses made of potato sacks because her family couldn't afford clothes. At the age of 9, she was actually abused by her cousin and other relatives. At 14, she became pregnant, but her baby died just days after birth. It could have destroyed her. But Oprah decided her pain would not define her, it would drive her. She focused on her education, spoke with power, and found her gift in communication. Her voice became her strength. Years later, Oprah got her first job as a TV anchor. People mocked her looks and her accent. They told her she wasn't fit for television. But she proved them wrong. By the 1980s, The Oprah Winfrey Show became the most powerful talk show in history. Millions watched her every day, not for entertainment, but for hope. She used her voice to heal others, because she knew what broken felt like.
In 1999, while The Matrix was changing his career, tragedy struck again. Keanu and his girlfriend Jennifer Syme were expecting a baby girl, but the baby, Ava Archer Syme Reeves, was stillborn at 8 months. Their world collapsed. The pain was unbearable. Keanu became quiet, distant, reflective. A year later, Jennifer died in a car accident. Keanu lost both, the woman he loved and their child, in less than 2 years. He never married again. He never sought attention for his pain. Instead, he continued living simply, taking the subway, giving his seat to others, talking to homeless people, donating millions anonymously. He once said, "Grief changes shape, but it never ends." While Hollywood partied, Keanu walked alone. Not because he was sad, but because he found peace in simplicity. He used his pain as a mirror to stay kind, humble, and real. Today, fans call him the internet's nicest guy, because in a world full of ego, Keanu chose empathy. He turned heartbreak into humanity. Oprah carried her pain like a shadow, but never hid it. She spoke openly about abuse, poverty, and failure. In doing so, she gave millions of women courage to speak their truth. Her greatest transformation came when she realized that forgiveness was the key to freedom. She forgave her abusers, not because they deserved it, but because she deserved peace. That decision changed her life forever. Through her show, Oprah created a platform for healing. She brought stories of trauma, loss, and recovery to millions of homes. She taught people that vulnerability is not weakness, it's power. Oprah became a billionaire, the first black female billionaire in history. But when asked what truly matters, she said, "The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams." Her mission wasn't fame, it was impact. She built schools in Africa, donated millions, and inspired generations. She became not just a TV icon, but a global healer. Keanu and Oprah, two souls, two journeys. One through silence, one through speech. But their lessons are the same. Keanu teaches that pain can make you kind, that you don't have to be loud to be great, that success means nothing if you lose your humanity. Oprah teaches that pain can give you purpose, that you can turn trauma into transformation, that you can use your story to lift others. Both remind us, life will break you, but how you rebuild defines who you are. Keanu found peace by giving, Oprah found peace by sharing. Both built their own version of heaven from the ashes of hell. Empathy is what connects both legends. When you watch Keanu quietly smiling or Oprah gently listening, you see people who truly feel others' pain. Keanu walks among fans without bodyguards. He eats alone on a park bench. He gives gifts to film crews, shares profits with stunt teams, and never brags. He knows that everyone is fighting a silent battle. Oprah sits with survivors, dreamers, and broken hearts, and gives them space to heal. Her tears are real, her hugs genuine. She reminds the world that success without soul is meaningless. In their own ways, both turn pain into empathy, and empathy into legacy. That's why people don't just like them, they love them, because they represent something rare in today's world, real humanity. If you look closely, both Keanu and Oprah teach the same hidden truth. That pain is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your strength. Keanu lost almost everything: family, love, and peace. Yet he never lost kindness. Oprah faced abuse, shame, and rejection. Yet she never lost hope. They turned pain into power and struggle into success. Their lives whisper one message to everyone watching: greater than, no matter how dark your story starts, you can still write a beautiful ending. So if you're hurting today, remember this: you're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Like Keanu, learn to stay humble. Like Oprah, learn to forgive and rise. Because one day your story might become someone else's reason to never give up. Success isn't just about money or fame. It's about surviving what was meant to destroy you and still choosing kindness. Keanu Reeves and Oprah Winfrey prove that no matter how different your paths, pain can become your teacher. Keanu's silence teaches strength. Oprah's voice teaches courage. Both show that real power comes from the heart, not the spotlight. So next time you see a smiling face, remember, behind every success, there's a storm that once tried to break it. But those who rise become legends. You've ever felt pain, but still kept going? This story is for you. Life isn't easy. It breaks you, it tests you, and then it watches what you do next. Remember, the brightest light always comes after the darkest pain. If this story touched your heart, don't just like the video. Type in the comments, "I will rise again," and share this video because maybe someone out there needs this hope today. Subscribe now, because every week we bring stories that remind you, pain doesn't destroy you, it builds you.